Ready now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the match, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today. Strikes.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case. Hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is the guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans can even get settled in the seats.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-2. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. High pop up. Defoe is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Lagares, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in to second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. Up around the face, Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit at third. To Cabrera for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. misses ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Jay Bruce.
He's set and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Lifted into center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 4, Wilmer.
Next up from New York, Wilmer Flores. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the pitch. It takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, first baseman number 20.
Here's Adrian now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Matt Adams now.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman.
Now the pitch.
Matt Adams.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just 3 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Murphy is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth. Third
In now is Anthony Rendon. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in this last.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Second baseman. And dribble.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Brandon Nimmo is on deck. 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a full count now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Miguel Montero waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First things first, here's the throw over. Back in standing. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Eaton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Taylor at second with 2 down. Two and 0 to the National center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Brandon Nimmo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in once again, Juan Lagares. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. To third, fielded by Rendon. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer.
In now, Wilmer Flores. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harper bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Squared that one up just a little late. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Matt Adams now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Runner goes for second, pulled toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah. And you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Adams, the runner at third. Murphy on second. Rendon is over at first with one away. Rounded down the third baseline. Flores on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider's in for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Lagares. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. Here's Adrian now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Taylor is after it, and they can't run it down. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Kevin Plawecki is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, pitcher, Noah.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Strasburg. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he misses, 2-1. strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. 0-1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Hit toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in once again as Dribble Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The left fielder,
Ready
9.
once again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 2-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. Yoenis Cespedes will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Reyes over at second. Nimmo at first. One gone. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Digging in and looking for more. Jay Bruce. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Frazier.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And they will not get Reyes at the plate as he's in there safely. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Sammy Solis takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 chopped weakly to the left, right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Mets 5. Yoenis Cespedes will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Todd Frazier is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a ball high and inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Matt Adams is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Daniel Murphy is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's the zone high and inside, but still a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Reyes has a play, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. No outs, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Defoe comes up with it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again as Grubel. Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. David Wright will come on now as the pinch hitter. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals nothing. David Wright will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 5, David Wright.
First delivery to him on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On his way to pitch number 100. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And that misses 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Rendon leads off second with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Paul Sewell will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Paul Sewell.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit hard up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Howie Kendrick will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Kendrick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Adam Eaton would be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he takes ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
The batter.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And here now is Will. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Nimmo. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today. Just great approach.
The batter, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bold strike on the change, 2-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count is 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. On to the 9th inning from our nation's capital. Now a 6-2 ball game. Here's Todd Frazier now. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 0 for 5.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of down and in. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 20.
Here's Adrian. Now.
Adrian Gonzalez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Plawecki. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Striding in.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 9th. Left fielder
Jerry Spamiglia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for New York, number 27, Jerry Spamiglia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home is offered out of the zone and missed.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Brian Goodwin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Montero, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Nimmo. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-2 the final total today. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon: 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.